My beloved child, my most precious one, draw nearer to these words with all the tenderness of your heart, for they do not reach you by mere accident or fleeting chance. Something gravely serious has shaken the very gates of heaven this day, and in response, the Almighty Himself has dispatched me, Archangel Michael, to stand before you, sword drawn and wings unfurled, before the shadow of disaster can stretch its cold fingers across your life. I speak not to your ears alone, but directly to the deepest chambers of your eternal soul, because time is moving with terrifying swiftness, and the spiritual realm is already in motion. My child, before I unveil the full weight of what heaven has seen, I beg you with all the love of the celestial realms. Do not turn away. Do not scroll past. Do not close your heart even for a moment. Listen to every single line until the very last word. Every syllable you absorb is weaving a shield of divine light around you, repelling a darkness that has already begun creeping toward your destiny. Your name has been spoken in the courts above, not in celebration this time, but in urgent warning, and heaven itself is fighting to halt what has been set in motion against you. I do not come to terrify you, my beloved, but to awaken you. A tragedy of significant magnitude is attempting to force its way into your life within the next 72 hours. Yes, you heard that correctly, 3 days. God Himself and I stand before you now, pleading that you open your spirit wide and receive this message in its entirety. If you turn away, the protection written over your life will remain unclaimed, and pain will take its place. But if you remain here with me until the end, the door to that disaster will be slammed shut forever, sealed by the hand of the divine. My child, someone very close to you, has been moving in secret. Their smile in your presence is a carefully practiced mask. Behind it burns jealousy so fierce it has become hatred, resentment so deep it has turned poisonous. They watch your every step, waiting like a predator for the perfect moment to strike, to create chaos, to shatter what little peace you have managed to hold on to. That moment is dangerously, terrifyingly close. The moment your name was mentioned in fear in the spiritual realm, a ripple of danger shot upward, and heaven reacted instantly. God rose from His throne in righteous anger, refusing to allow harm to touch one of His chosen. That is why I stand here now, sword blazing with holy fire, sent to defend you before the wound can even be inflicted. But listen carefully, my beloved. Heaven's protection is not automatic. It is activated by your faith, by your willingness to receive this warning fully. Ignoring this message leaves the door wide open for destruction. Reading it to completion locks that door, bars it, and stations angels as sentries around your life forever. I know the silent question echoing in your mind right now. Why me? Why is someone trying to hurt me? Because, my child, your destiny is far greater than they ever imagined possible for you. Because your miracle, the one that has been traveling toward you for years, is now so close that they can feel its heat. Because the blessing descending upon you will not only restore what was stolen, it will elevate you to a level they never believed you could reach. Some souls cannot bear to watch another rise, especially when that soul is you, someone they once believed they could control, someone they thought would always remain beneath them. Heaven has seen them wishing for your tears. Heaven has overheard their whispered hopes that you would fail. Heaven has watched them attempt to block, delay, and sabotage every good thing that tried to reach you. But heaven chose you, my child, not them. You are marked by divine favor, and that mark has made you a target. Recently, someone launched a spiritual attack against you. It may have come disguised as careless words, malicious gossip, jealous thoughts sent like arrows, or deliberate manipulation. You felt the heaviness, but could not name it. You felt the sudden exhaustion, the unexplained anxiety, the restless nights. That was not your imagination. That was their darkness trying to attach itself to your light. But here is the glorious truth. That attack has already rebounded. The very energy they used to harm you has turned back upon them like a boomerang of divine justice. Yet they are desperate now, more dangerous than ever, because they sense their failure. In the next 72 hours, they will make one final, frantic attempt, emotional, financial, or psychological, to break you before your breakthrough arrives. My child, God and I need your full attention right now. Not tomorrow, not in 5 minutes, not after you check something else. Right now, because what was planned to destroy you has already left their hands and is speeding toward you. The tears you have cried alone in the dark, the love you poured out and never received back, the forgiveness you extended again and again to those who never deserved it. Heaven has recorded every single one. Heaven is not blind, nor is heaven forgetful. And now, heaven is rising to reward you, to restore you, and to shield you, but only if you stay with me until the very last word. There is no such thing as coincidence in the spiritual realm. You were guided here because this message is your shield, your sword, and your victory all in one. If you truly desire safety, if you long to rise into the fullness of the destiny written for you, then do not leave this message. The moment you finish reading every line, an impenetrable wall of divine protection will descend around you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No tongue raised against you will succeed. But if you walk away halfway, the shield remains incomplete and the enemy still has an opening. I love you with a love deeper than oceans, and God loves you with a love your heart cannot yet comprehend. We refuse, absolutely refuse, to allow the wrong people to win. Stay with me, my child. The most shocking revelation is coming. Before I reveal the identity of the one connected to this impending tragedy, your spirit must be strengthened. The truth will shake you, not because the person is a stranger, but because they are close, painfully close. Someone who watches your every move. Someone who knows your weaknesses. Someone who has worn the mask of friendship, family, or care so convincingly that even your sharp intuition was lulled into doubt. Do not blame yourself for trusting them. Heaven deliberately veiled their true nature from you until you were strong enough to bear the revelation. And today, my beloved, you are strong enough. In recent days, your spiritual vibration has risen dramatically. Your silent prayers, your hidden tears, your refusal to give up even when everything hurt. These have torn open a portal of miracles above you. A blessing of unprecedented magnitude has been released from heaven's treasury and is traveling toward you at this very moment. It is unstoppable. It is undeniable. And that, my child, is exactly why someone is trying to drag disaster across your path. Whenever a chosen soul stands on the brink of divine breakthrough, darkness always makes its final, desperate stand. Someone has noticed the shift in you. They have seen your glow returning. They have felt heaven beginning to favor you again. Instead of rejoicing, they panicked. It is always those who fear your light who try to extinguish it. There is a person in your circle whose jealousy burns like an inferno behind their smile. They pretend to cheer for you while secretly praying you fall. They call you friend or family, but their heart is filled with poison. And I, Archangel Michael, have been watching them closely. You may have noticed lately that you suddenly feel drained for no reason. Sleep has been restless. Thoughts race without ceasing. Peace feels just out of reach. That is not a flaw in you, my child. That is someone spiritually siphoning your energy, trying to pull you downward. But heaven intercepted their plan. Every word you read now is severing those invisible cords, pushing their darkness away, and sealing the breaches in your spirit. Your future is so bright it would blind them. Money that flows without struggle, peace that settles deep in your bones, love that finally stays, recognition that silences every doubter. All of this is written in permanent ink across your destiny. The miracle coming will restore everything the enemy stole and multiply it beyond recognition. But before every great blessing, the enemy always rises for one final battle. That battle is scheduled for the next 72 hours. Soon, this person's behavior will shift dramatically. They may suddenly become overly emotional, accusatory, or cold. They may try to guilt trip you, start an unnecessary argument, create a sudden crisis, or spread lies behind your back. This is not random. This is their last-ditch effort to block what heaven is bringing. Stay spiritually awake, my child. Do not let emotions drag you into their storm. Heaven will fight for you. The next chapter of your life cannot begin until certain people fall away naturally. That is why they're panicking. That is why disaster is being hurled at you. You are stepping into a destiny that has no room for secret enemies wearing the face of friends. The person connected to this plot is someone you trusted deeply, someone you never believed capable of such darkness. Heaven will expose them, not through public shame, but through quiet, undeniable truth that even they cannot twist. You already know who they are in your spirit. You felt the shift in their energy months ago. You noticed the fake smile that never reached their eyes. You heard the slight edge in their voice when you spoke of something good. You saw how they went silent when you succeeded and suddenly became talkative when you struggled. Your intuition has been screaming, but your kind heart kept making excuses. This message is heaven's way of saying, no more excuses. Protect your heart before it breaks again. Stay with me. The moment you finish this message, every hidden plan collapses. Their jealousy loses its power. Their words fall to the ground. Their schemes turn to dust before they can take root. I, Archangel Michael, promise you this on the authority of heaven itself. Within the next 72 hours, 3 divine signs will confirm everything I have told you. First, the person will suddenly become unusually dramatic, emotional, or irritated without clear cause. They may reach out pretending concern, but the energy will feel off, like an actor who forgot their lines. Second, someone completely unrelated will mention this person's name out of nowhere, in passing conversation, in a dream, in a random memory. That is heaven pointing directly. Third, your intuition will ignite like a flame. A sudden, crystal clear knowing will flood your spirit. You will not need proof. You will simply know. And in that moment, you will not feel pain. You will feel freedom. My child, you have been far too forgiving, far too loving towards souls who never deserve the softness of your spirit. Heaven has seen every hidden tear, every forced smile, every time you chose loyalty when betrayal was unfolding behind your back. And now heaven declares, enough. The tragedy planned against you will not touch even the hem of your garment. Not because the danger was weak, but because your protection is stronger. Heaven moved first. Heaven warned you first. Heaven loved you first. The one who plotted against you will soon watch in stunned silence, as nothing they do works anymore. Their words will lose influence. Their plans will crumble. The very destruction they wished for you will boomerang back into their own life. That is the unchanging law of divine justice. When the mask finally falls, do not choose anger. Do not choose revenge. Do not drown in sorrow. Choose peace. Choose distance. Choose the glorious future waiting just beyond these 72 hours. The moment you choose peace over reaction, heaven will accelerate every blessing that was delayed. Your pain was never punishment. It was preparation. Every delay positioned you. Every heartbreak matured you. Every betrayal awakened you. You are not the same person you were last year, last month, even last week. You are wiser, stronger, more radiant than ever before. And the enemy can feel it. That is why they are terrified. Your miracle has already left heaven's gates. It is en route. It is approved. It is irreversible. Nothing can stop it except your own unbelief. And you, my warrior child, will not give unbelief a single inch. You did not survive everything you survived just to break now. You survived to bloom. After these 72 hours pass safely, the first wave of your breakthrough will arrive in one of these forms. A sudden, miraculous release from a burden that has crushed you for years. A door you thought was forever closed, swinging open with perfect timing. Or a completely new path illuminated so brightly you will know beyond doubt that God Himself laid every stone. My beloved child, the danger is collapsing even as you read these final words. The protection is locking into place. The angels are taking their positions around you. What was meant to destroy you has been transformed into the birthing ground of your greatest victory. Walk forward now without fear. The storm has passed before it even arrived. Your miracle is no longer coming. It has arrived. And the one who tried to stop it will watch from the sidelines as you step into the fullness of everything God promised you. You are safe. You are loved. You are chosen. And you are just beginning to shine. If this message has shielded your spirit and ignited unbreakable faith within you, like this video to seal the protection, share it with one person heaven places on your heart, and subscribe now so that no future warning or blessing ever passes you by. I love you with an everlasting love, and heaven will never stop fighting for you. Stay blessed, my precious child. Your greatest days have only just begun.